What plans do you have? I'm giving you only one chance.
You're giving me one chance.
One chance.
One chance.
One chance.
It's like this. Bro, you trust me, isn't it? Hurry up, bro. We're going to do like this. We are going to borrow.
We are going to borrow.
We are going to borrow.
We go.
Hey, that's good. Now you're talking.
Class, teacher.
Bro, man, today's lesson, the teacher is there.
Good morning, class. For me, I'm here today, but I'm not going to teach.
Oh, teacher, help her down there.
Stop shouting at me. Nonsense, you are shouting at class. I'm here to share some people home, to send them home to go and bring our school fees. And Uncle Gaje and your sister, please, can you move out and bring our school fees?
No.
No, you're not going home.
Even you ate the school.
Hey,
let us go.
Mr. Salim, please.
Remaining back.
Please, you are going home to bring our school fees. Rest of you, please move out and go for assembly now. I said all of you move out. I don't want nonsense. All of you move out. I said move out. I said move. Move for assembly. Move. Let's go.
Bro. You know what? Now, I know what to do. Though, I have not borrowed, but I know I'm going to get some new phones. You know, these girls like iPhones. So I'm going to get some iPhones and some cash so that we can win this girl's heart.
Young man, you're going to get some cash, but I also have a plan. Remember, the girl was just for school fees, and they are poor, they don't have parents. So you're their last option. So we are going to play the cards wisely. Young man, help me with one thing. When the girl comes, please, I beg.
First stop, my phones have reached from UK. First of all, I have expensive phones. Now, I'm waiting for the girl.
Young man, let me tell you this. When the girl comes, pretend as if you don't love her for only 3 minutes.
You're stupid. Do you know how much I have invested in that girl? By the way, she's there. I will try 1 minute. 1.5. Take her sister away.
How are you? We are going. Do you know where we are going? Let us just go. Come.
Nankelekeje, what's up? Nothing.
Leave her. Come.
Oma, come with me. Don't follow.
Ian, come. Catch for me these phones. Yeah. Yes. What are you doing here? You're in my office, you're moving around.
Talk your nonsense.
Eh? Young girl, do you know the person you're talking to?
Wherever.
First, wait, I have received the call. Hello? Yes. Talking about those 200 millions that are on my account, I want you to invest them in my businesses. Yeah, invest them in my businesses. Don't worry about the home consumption. Go check under my pillowcase. There is 1 million. Use it for today only. I'm coming back at 8. So, use it. Don't worry about those. You know I have money. Yeah, okay. I will be back late. Okay, bye.
Boss.
Yes?
Boss. A phone call from Hong
from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
This is my best friend, Jack Chan. Hong Ching Han. Hong Xing Sha. Hong Xing Fu Xing Hong. Hu Xing Hong Xing Han Hong. Who's she? Who's she? Who's she? Who's she?
That's my
Yeah,
mother.
yeah.
Doesn't have school fees. What am I going to do?
By the way, this was my best friend, Jack Chan. Yes?
Phone call from.
This is my uncle. My uncle Barack Obama.
What am I going
Yes, uncle.
What am I going
I will be in the States by noon. You know my special jet moves fast. Yeah, I will be there by noon. I promise. I promise. Okay. You know my family members disturb me a lot. Yes?
Hey,
Why are you smiling, smiling? I'm not understanding you.
see, I want to tell you something. You see, I'm sorry for the other last time.
No, I'm busy. I'm busy.
It's president.
Don't worry. Okay, you see. Now, what are you saying?
I want to say sorry for the other last time.
I forgive you.
You forgave me?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. But I love you too.
You love me too. It's limited nowadays because I'm busy. But since I love you and you love me too, don't hesitate. Just catch in my waist and we go for a way. What do you think is next?
Okay, what I think is next, it's a wedding.
A wedding?
Yes.
You are wise. Now, let's first go to my place. After my place, we shall go for the wedding later.
But what are we going to do in your house?
I want to show you my treasures. Let's hold here. Don't waste time. You will miss. Should I leave you?
Okay, why not the wedding first?
Don't worry. No, will we make the wedding on the streets? We have to first reach home. We go.
Okay.
Hurry up. You got... Boy, tugende to summarize. Dayo. Laba isoko nje.
But where is this girl? People are not easy. People of nowadays. I never went even to America. But hey, when I see them.
All right. Let's clap our hands for the presentation. Yeah, we understand. But let's clap for them again. All right, it's important about that, and why we have tried to quicken it up, we are entering into the crucial, deeper sharing of the session. The guest of honor is actually arriving, and to brief us a bit is, upon arrival, we are going to kindly stand up and have the anthems, and in full depth, the 3 stanzas, and yes, the program will adjust. Let's have my fellow MC as we...
Thank you. How's the skit been? Good. I saw some of you laughing, chatting, recording, and you forgot that I was even in the house. Eh? Okay. I think we can have our children who gave us the skit come forward, and then we give them a round of applause.
Please, our performance.
Yeah, please be very fast.
Let's have...
Yes, the photographers, I think it is your moment to shine. Hey. Abampi maso, abawanvu emabega. Yeah, please, let's be very fast. You can, let the baby be in the middle, please. Yeah, please, you can take the celebrities of today. Yeah, picture them. Hey, can we give them a round of applause? Wow, I didn't hear those ones. Asante sana. Asante sana. Yeah, thank you very much for the presentation. I'm going to request you to please just go and have a seat anywhere. Yeah, you can go and sit. And sit, not outside, but and sit. You go and sit.
So please, if you have a vacant seat next to you, you can raise your hand as we, and I.
MC.
Yes, please.
What did you pick in the skit?
Okay, most importantly, I saw a very important scene of slapping. And
you come and we try it. I'm the one slapping. Yeah?
No harm principle. So I saw a scene of slapping, and yeah, there was that element of praising a girl of being a hard one. And I think it was an important factor, but at times the hard element to this, to me, they were portraying being principled, okay? You know, being straight to the core. And I think it's an important factor they were trying to portray out. And yeah, as we go on, depending on the schedules, we shall see how they finalize their scene, because the end justifies the means.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I think what stood out for me was a very strong no with actions that mean no. Not like, no, I don't want, but you, boy. It was a very serious one with actions including slaps. Anyone else willing to share what they picked out of the skit?
One or two people, please. The audience who are trying, who are following.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to leave you out now. Yeah? Let me pick this gentleman.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chinobe Medi, St. Jude Africa Children's Foundation, head office in Jinja, and we have other branches in Chitugum. What I've learned in the skit is poverty or economic factor can lead into temptation. Ndebasa was hard, and I liked that, and I will encourage her to continue or not to hesitate. Temptation is. And because of that, I will pledge before my director that Ndebasa, I don't know whether the parent is around or any guardian, and we shall need to know where she is studying from, so that we can reduce on the temptation is. I want to see her a great person. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. Now that sounds like what exactly brought us here. Another round of applause. Anyone else who is giving Devasa something, but you can also give me. I have many temptations. So if you're representing an organization, I will request you to look behind and see the gentleman wearing JCI. Go register with him, your organization.
All right, as the MCs are trying to interest us, I would kindly request us, ladies and gentlemen, to get to our feet as we wait for the guest of honor to queue in, please. Let's get to our feet and give a stand welcome to
DJ, I hope you're ready with the anthems.
The anthems to be ready, please. All the three stanzas and the East African anthem. One stanza. And then please. Oh, okay, I've been corrected. Please, DJ, one stanza each of the anthems, and thanks very much.
DJ, when you're ready.
Let's have a word of prayers. Father God, we thank you for this wonderful morning. We thank you for the gifts of life that you've given us. We thank you for giving us a people. We thank you for giving us a nation. We thank you for giving us men and women of your grace. We thank you for giving us children. Lord, as we come to launch this forum, we ask for your wisdom. We ask for your knowledge. We ask for your understanding. We pray that your presence continue to abide with us as we stand to commission this day and declare that you are a good God. We love you. We thank you for our chief guests, and thank you for every partner and people that are focused to see this day come to pass. I thank you for believing, and I thank you for hearing our prayers. In Jesus' name we pray. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Can we put a hand together and welcome the Right Honorable Speaker in the House. One more time, the Right Honorable Speaker, our chief guest of today, we want to take this golden opportunity to welcome you to this great occasion of launching the Parliamentary Forum of Ending Early Marriages and Teenage Pregnancy. We want to thank you for coming, and we are grateful for your presence today. Members of Parliament present, our partners across the country, and every participant in this occasion, I want to take this single moment of time to warmly welcome you. Can you turn to your neighbor and tell your neighbor you're welcome to this occasion? Thank you so much. Just quickly, just because of the interest of time, the Right Honorable Speaker, there is a reason why we're here today. And I think our presence here today make a very big meaning in this country. Today, as you see the members of Parliament, our partners across the country, and you see the beautiful children are here, we're here for a purpose. Today, we are launching a forum, parliamentary forum to end early marriage and teenage pregnancy. As you're fully aware, there's a lot of data, information across the country. The issue of teenage pregnancy and early marriage is a big issue in this country. And when we see a woman like you, who is the Speaker of Parliament, who has been brought up well, raised, trained, equipped, we are very proud of you. If you had maybe perhaps gotten into this affair of the early union, we may not be having a speaker of this kind. We may not be having a very wonderful speaker of your caliber. But because somewhere there are people that took care of you very well and raised you up, you're able to manage the life effectively. So today, as men and women of integrity, and members of parliaments, partners, we are here to launch this forum that will stand the test of time to end early union. We want to see a young girl grow, equipped, educated, well supported, and become the women of the generations. Women that will lead this country, women that will participate in all spheres of life, whether be in the private sector, joining the governments, doing businesses, lecturer, medical doctors. We want to see quality young women brought, equipped, and raised. So this forum today is focusing on making sure that younger people need to be empowered, they need to be supported, and it is our responsibility and mandate to end the issue of the early union, which is causing a lot of problems. Young girls who are giving birth at the early stage, they drop out of school, they cannot afford to take care of their children, and you find men are exploiting them, especially men with money, because of the rates of, because of their vulnerability, they become a victim of circumstances. So we are saying a full stop. From today, we are putting an end to early union and teenage pregnancy. So that is the focus of the forum for today, and we want to bring to attention of the nations and the people across that let's join hands together to end early union and teenage pregnancy. So briefly, I wanted to bring to your attention for you to get to know and straight away allowed me introduce the members of Parliament present today. Can I ask you kindly to stand up on your feet? And I want to thank you for your sacrifice. And briefly, if you can mention your name, I will be very grateful.
Thank you. My name is Kawalia Abubakar, Member of Parliament, Rubaga North Constituency in Kampala.
Thank you. Right Honorable. My name is Betty Ithonalima, the woman MP. Thank you so much. The woman MP for Wakiso District. Thank you.
Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker, Naigaga Mariam, woman MP Namutumba District.
Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker, Saro Pendi, Member of Parliament, Tororo District. I have been singing this song, Ending Teenage Pregnancies and Child Marriages, for a while now. I thank you for joining this campaign.
Yes, Right Honorable Speaker, thank you for gracing our occasion. My name is Ayebare Margaret Rubiambo, and I'm the woman member of Parliament representing the people of Mbarara District.
Right Honorable Speaker, this is Chemaswet Kisos, Member of Parliament for Soy constituency in Kwen District. I'm the Deputy Chairperson for ESC Affairs Committee of Parliament.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Henry Morris Chibalia, Member of Parliament of Gabula South Constituency, and the Vice Chairperson of the Forum. Right Honorable Speaker, we are very grateful that you have not delegated, you have decided to come yourself. I'm happy that the leadership of Plan International, when we were in a meeting, they were really wondering whether you would come yourself. They must be smiling behind there, and she must be happy that you have not delegated, you have really committed to fulfill your fight that you have been really having everywhere to end child marriage. God bless you.
Thank you so much for the introduction. The Right Honourable Speaker, as also mentioned earlier, we are partners who are standing to bridge the gaps in this country. Plan International is present in the House, and we are extremely very grateful for them, because Plan International has been one of the organizations in this country fighting seriously, tooth and nail, to end earlier union and earlier teenage pregnancy. So we are proud of them. Can we put a hand for Plan International, the House? The Right Honourable Speaker, at the same time, we have the representative of the UNFPA. You know, UNFPA is a big shot in this country and across the world. And their focus is also making sure these earlier union and teenage pregnancy come to an end. We have the representative here, and can we put a hand together, and we appreciate them. Yes, and any other partner available here, please, you are warmly welcome. We love you, thank you for coming, and we thank God that you're here. Not to waste more time, the Right Honourable Speaker allowed me quickly invite the chair of the forum to make a brief remarks for this occasion. Can we put a hand together and welcome the chair? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Right Honourable Speaker, Parliament of Uganda, my colleagues, members of Parliament present, the development partners we have today, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. My name is Afidra Ronald. I represent the people of Lower Madi Okolo District from West Nile, and the Parliamentary Forum Chairperson. I stand here today before you with great honor and humility that the fight to end child marriage and teenage pregnancy has now reached to the attention of the lawmakers of this House. I want to thank our patron, the Right Honourable Annette Among, the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, for willingly accepting to steward us through this leadership, and more so her leadership in legislation, and the desire to see that we end child marriage and teenage pregnancy in this country. I want to extend a word of thanks to our partners that have been mentioned here, Plan International, UNFPA, the Joining Forces Coalition, Justice, together with your team, all those who are fighting together to end this scourge. You're most welcome for the official launch of this parliamentary forum. And finally, my colleagues, members of parliament, without you, the vice chair, I call him my senior because he has been here before. Madam Speaker, he has been very helpful to me, guiding me in how to navigate through. And I want to extend a word of thanks to my senior, Sarah Opendi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this fight. That together we need to end early child marriage and teenage pregnancy in this country. Madam Speaker, we are aware that there are laws in place to address child marriage and teenage pregnancy. The legal age limit for a girl child to get married is above 18 years and above. This has been spoken or written in our books of law. The Marriage Act stipulates it so. The Constitution stipulates it so. Even the Children's Act stipulates it so. That more so in our Penal Code Act, it criminalizes defilement, meaning that when one sleeps with a girl child that is below the age of 18, we term it in our law books defilement, and there are penalties for it. Even including any sexual relations with minors below the age of 18 years old. Madam Speaker, before you came, we had a good, they call it a skit by the children, and that's where I saw empowering the girl child to defend her cause, not to yield in to any efforts or advances by the men. Once they're empowered, they can stand to the test of time. And here, the children really demonstrated. So, therefore, I want to say thank you. Let's put our hands together for the children. We are aware that Uganda government has also developed a national strategy to end child marriage and teenage pregnancy, which outlines measures to prevent and respond to these issues that are affecting our country. Although we have the laws in place, Madam Speaker, the enforcement of these laws and its implementation, and more so with the strategy, remains an essential part to protect the right of the girl child and the teenagers in this country, and hence we are having this to have an attention too. So I want to ask us a question. Why does it require us to have attention to end teenage pregnancy and early child marriages? We know that the causes of this are well outlined in our different strategies. We say poverty causes it. We know the poverty levels in this country are above 38%, but more so in the rural areas, it goes even up to 68% and 70%. That if the families are poor, then the girl child is prone to be exposed to early sexual intercourses with the community or with the men. We do understand that lack of education contributes to our girls being given out for marriage or early sexual intercourse with them. This we saw in the skit. But besides that, we have harmful practices. These are more so the traditional practices we have in our communities. Uganda is so vast with different traditions and cultures. And some of them particularly are not right for the girl child, and hence exposing them to early and forced marriages. We know rape and defilement are on the rise. These are some of the causes to us why we think this needs attention by the lawmakers and more so by all of us. Besides this, Madam Speaker, we've known that there are limited access to some reproductive health services. In our culture, until you reach the age of 18, then these services can be given to you. But often, this is an issue we have in this country. I want to bring to your attention some few evidences being presented before I end on these issues of early child marriage and teenage pregnancies. UONET indicates that 63% of our teenage pregnancies is because of young people practicing sex. We may not accept this, but that is the evidence coming from there. And the new vision of 3rd June 2024, on page 10, only that I didn't come along with, it says, there was a bold headline saying, 14 years old, pregnant, refused from marriage with stepfather in Kabarole. These are not good things, Madam Speaker, for this country. Again, in Kabarole district, half of the year in 2023, it indicated that there were 702 pregnancies, teenage pregnancies, among girls aged 15 to 17. Aged 15 to 17. These were recorded in Kabarole alone. Between 2021 July and 2022 June, Kabarole district alone recorded 2,271 teenage girls being pregnated. I want to assume they are not pregnated by fellow teenage boys, but some are by men. And the age group is between 15 to 18. We are aware today UNFPA is with us. In their annual report, it indicates that annually, Madam Speaker, 340,000 girls drop out of school every year. I want to give you an example of my own district, Mariokolo district. We registered 20,000 children in P1 the beginning of this term. But those who were able to finish P7 within a spell of 7 years are only 1,700. 60% of these 20,000 are the girls. Close to 12,000 girls join primary school in my own district. Only less than 700 finish. Where do the rest go? Teenage pregnancy. Madam Speaker, the impact of this, of child marriage, of which you are a patron, are so gruesome. And why we want to have this forum really engaged with other partners is, we have 3 reasons. I know there are many more. I want to end with these 3 reasons. 1, the girls who marry early often face limited educational opportunities, which perpetuates the circle of poverty. We've recorded that once the girls are early in marriage and pregnant, they'll not be able to deliver well in the hospitals because their form, their structure is not developed. And that contributes to maternal death in this country. And that you're passionate about. And of course, access to health care becomes a problem. So the question to all of us is, how long should we want this to continue? We should have joined Honorable Sarah Pendi a long while ago, but we are glad the journey is here. Madam Speaker, as a patron, this is crucial for us. All communities are affected by this scourge. Therefore, we intend, as a forum, to address this through some education programs that will join the other teams in, some community awareness, and of course, through your stewardship and the leadership, if need be, some legal reforms where we want to have this done. And of course, with the economic empowerment the country is having, allocating more budget to Minister of Gender labor and social development that goes through to the mothers and it trickles to a girl child becomes an issue we want to advocate for. So our call for action for me is we need to empower our teenage girls. We need to empower the boys too, because an empowered boy is equally an empowered community. Let's give them opportunities to go back to school where they can, in the communities that they come from. There was a statement yesterday, Madam Speaker, we were on TV, I made it and I want to make it here, that we need girls growing up to be girls. We need girls growing up to be girls. Not girls growing up to be mothers. Because there can't be a girl who is called a mother. No, this shouldn't happen for us. Therefore, we should refocus our policies based on evidence. Madam Speaker, we are so happy that you've come to bless this. And we want to say thank you and thank you. May God bless you as we steward this country to fight this scourge affecting us, the girl child. Thank you so much.
Put your hand very well together and appreciate our chairman for the good, brief remarks. We want to thank you so much for speaking to us. There is a call for action. It will begin now from you to the rest of the people in the village, the parishes, sub-county, the district, the city, and across the entire nation of Uganda. We want to thank you so much. The Right Honourable Speaker and our chief guests, we have these beautiful kids. They have a very short skits for us. And I would request maybe for your time, if time is available. All right, thank you. I was told time is not available. Allow me at this time to officially welcome the representative of the UNFPA to give a brief remarks on this occasion. Thank you.
Right Honourable Speaker, Aneta Mong, Chairperson of the Parliamentary Forum on Child Marriage and Teenage Pregnancy, Honourable Afidra Ronald, Chairperson of UWOPA, Honourable Sarah Opendi, Member of the Parliamentary Forum for Children, Honourable Margaret Makoha, other members of the Parliament, senior officials from government, also civil society, Plan International and other organizations, the media, and especially the young people and young women here present today. Good morning to all of you. My name is Laura Criado. I am standing for the country representative of UNFPA, Ms. Gift Malunga, and allow me to share the remarks on her behalf. On behalf of the United Nations Population Fund, I am honored to participate in this launch of the Uganda Parliamentary Forum on End Child Marriage and Teenage Pregnancy. This collaboration is a critical step forward in addressing the challenge of teenage pregnancy that have reached the pandemic levels. As the chairperson has shared with us, despite the legal age of marriage being 18, we have evidence and data from the Uganda Demographic Health Survey that is telling us that child marriage and teenage pregnancy is still a pandemic. UDHS 2022 were released, and we learned that child marriage is stagnated at 33%. If we compare the data with 2016, child marriage was only at 34%. That means 1% decrease in child marriage. We have the same stagnation and mirror statistics for teenage pregnancy, where we had in 2016, 25% of girls got pregnant before 18 years old, and in 2022, we have now 24%. So I think data speaks by themselves, and I wanted to build on the chairperson statistics in this regard. The data also unequivocally demonstrate that the prevalence of early sexual initiation is at the high level. I think the chairperson shared some statistics from UGONET, but the government of Uganda, through UBOS, through the Uganda Demographic Health Survey, has also its own statistics dated 2022. It's how the government of Uganda reports to African Union and United Nations based on the data. And as per the UDHS 2022, resonates with UGONET data. Specifically, 60.4% of girls had the first sexual intercourse before 18 years old, and 58% of boys had their first sexual intercourse before 18 years old. If we look at first sexual intercourse before age of 15, the data is still alarming. We have 14.1% of women having their first sexual intercourse, and 13.2 boys having their first sexual intercourse before 15. This is a reality that we have seen since 2011, since the first Uganda Demographic Health Survey. Those data is stagnated, and we are celebrating the Uganda Parliamentary Forum to take action in this regard. This not only exposes them to the risk of sexually transmitted infections, including HIV and unintended pregnancies, but also hinders the educational and economic prospects. To address this, we must prioritize sexuality education that equips young people with the knowledge and skills to make informed choices and access to ASRHR. Honorable members of the Parliament, the Uganda Demographic Health Survey highlights the need for decisive action from all stakeholders. The invaluable data illuminates both the progress we have made and the challenges that persist, confirming the devastating impact of early childbearing on education, economic opportunities, and overall well-being. While socioeconomic factors play a significant role, we must recognize that teenage pregnancy is not merely a consequence of poverty, but also a driver of it. Addressing the issue requires a multi-sectoral approach involving government agencies, but also religious and cultural leaders. As UNFPA, we have been working with cultural and religious leaders for a long time, since the government of Uganda started the fight against HIV. And they have been pivotal in shifting the trend on HIV and achieving the 90 target on HIV. We are committed to continue to work with them and as they shift gender and social norms. The focus of today's event is especially timely, as we have all borne witness to the grave effects that COVID-19 pandemic had on adolescent girls and boys, leading to teenage pregnancies, interruptions in education, and school dropouts. When a girl becomes pregnant, the chances of getting back to school are very minimum due to the stigma, poverty, and lack of supporting environment, and the direct link that can be seen between teenage pregnancies and early forced marriages. In many cases, families may see marriage as a way to mitigate the perceived shame associated with unmarried pregnant girls. And the prospect of dowry can create a perverse economic incentive for families. This not only violates the rights of the girls, but also perpetuates harmful gender inequalities. We commend, and we joined the chairperson to commend the Ministry of Gender, Labor, and Social Development for the efforts to fight child marriage and teenage pregnancy, especially with the launch of the national strategy in 2023. We are working hand in hand to ensure and accelerate the efforts of its implementation in the UNFPA 52 districts. We also commend Ministry of Education for the development and dissemination of the reentry guidelines on the prevention and management of teenage pregnancy in school settings. To address these challenges offering a great opportunity to accelerate education as cornerstone to improving girls' lives, preventing a second pregnancy, and protecting girls from HIV. As we move forward, UNFPA would like to call to build on those successes, to build on the strategies to accelerate efforts to shift those statistics. We must build upon the lessons learned and prioritize the following interventions. Education. Education is a key tool to empowerment and uplifting our society and communities. By keeping young people in a school and ensuring their completion in education, Uganda benefits through increased opportunities and meaningful employment and overall societal progress. We know that girls that are in a school delay their first pregnancy. So keeping girls in a school. Number 2, sexuality education. We celebrate Ministry of Education and the rollout of the sexuality education framework launched in 2018. We must expand and strengthen sexuality education programs that provide young people with the accurate, age-appropriate information and empower them to make informed decisions about their sexual and reproductive health. Number 3, access to integrated SRHR and especially family planning. Access to affordable and accessible services, including family planning for sexually active youth, is crucial in preventing repeated and unintended pregnancies. Number 4, empowerment of girls and women. Investing in girls' education and women economic opportunities is a critical step in delaying sexual debut and reducing teenage pregnancy rates and early marriages, further reducing vulnerability. Number 6, targeted interventions. We must design and implement targeted interventions to address the specific needs of vulnerable girls. We cannot design the same programs for girls that are in a school that for girls that have dropouts and they are sexually active. We need to ensure that those are differentiated packages. Meaningful youth engagement. We cannot talk about ending child marriage and teenage pregnancy without meaningful engagement with young people. We need to know the view of young people and resource and not just as a beneficiaries. As I end and align with the theme of today, my commitment counts, I would like to reaffirm UNFPA's commitment to support the efforts of ending child marriage and teenage pregnancy, to unveil the full potential of adolescents and young people, to contribute to the socio-economic transformation of Uganda and achieve the 2040 vision. I call upon the Uganda Parliamentary Forum that is launched today to end child marriage and teenage pregnancy to take the necessary action to accelerate the implementation of the Ministry of Education Sexuality Education Framework, as well as to create the enabling environment that enhances access to SRHR services for adolescents and young people. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Laura, for just a great remarks. Can we put a hand together again and appreciate her? Quickly, on a quick note, we have the young people that want to make a statement before the speaker. And I would quickly ask that if they may come here quickly and make a statement within 1-2 minutes, it will be done. Young people, you're welcome. Let's put our hand together and welcome the young people to make a statement on this day. We are here for them. We will stand for them. We will speak for them. We are responsible and we are ready. Thank you.
Thank you. Our dear invited guests and the guest of honor, all protocols observed, I greet you all. We are grateful to present to you our position paper on behalf of all girls and young women in Uganda. Our dear guests, we are an alliance of girls and young women from 7 districts in Uganda, including Moreto, Napak, Bujiri, Iganga, Kamuli, Buyende, Kampala, and Wakiso. We are a female and male young led and serving initiative that aims at empowering, mentoring, and inspiring rural girls and young women to lead, break barriers to development, and negative gender norms that limit girls and young women from participating in decision-making. Thrive and achieve our dreams, as well as contributing positively to the development agendas of their community and country at large. We stand together with the government of Uganda in ensuring there is development for everyone, and therefore want to take this opportunity to address some of the key challenges and suggest some solutions to ending child marriage and teenage pregnancy. Below are the key pressing issues that affect girls and young women and suggested recommendations. Under social support, we urge the members of parliament to first track the implementation and strengthen social protection systems that are inclusive, addressing the specific needs and vulnerability faced by girls, particularly those in marginalized communities. Members of parliament must ensure accessibility and ease the enrollment in social safety net programs for all, irrespective of gender, socio-economic status, and geographical location.
Thank you, everyone who has attended this. I'm called once again Sachi Brenda from community called Nachigala Laslam area. That's where I'm coming from. I represent girls and young women. Yeah. Under the education, we would like the government, we urge the members of parliament to invest in and prioritize quality education for girls, ensuring equal, inclusive, and safe access to education opportunities from primary to tertiary levels. Members of parliament must eradicate gender-based violence and discrimination within education institutions, regulate exorbitant amounts of school fees charged by school administration, and create a safe and inclusive learning environment for girls. Thank you.
Dear Honorable Speaker, and sexual violence against women and girls, the state of violence against women and girls in Uganda remains a significant concern. And under that, we are urging the members of parliament to commit to the development and implementation of comprehensive legislation and criminalizes all forms of violence against women and girls, and ensure that the laws are accessible to all as well as effectively enforced, so perpetrators are held accountable. And under safe work, we also have recommendations.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming. My name is Kate Birana Bankema, a girl and young woman advocate, Girl Up Uganda Initiative. And under safe work, we strongly urge all members of parliament to prioritize improving working conditions, emphasizing safer physical environment, and guaranteeing a sufficient minimum wage. In particular, an urgent review of infrastructure and policies within the fast fashion industry is essential to ensure the protection and well-being of workers, particularly women, fostering a working environment that prioritizes safety, fair remuneration, and dignity. Thank you all. Protocol observed.
Thank you so much, and we would love to present this to our Right Honorable Speaker for you to sign. And to the members of parliament, everyone, please, we want your recommendations. Let us all stand together as we are ending teenage pregnancies. We stand here together. I am a victim of teenage pregnancy at the age of 17. If I manage to fight it, other girls can, with your support. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. We are so honored that we have your commitments. And we know as we are joining this fight together, we are winning. Together we can. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's put our hand together. I appreciate the young people for such a powerful statement. We are very grateful. Allow me to take this time to welcome our chair, to welcome the Right Honorable Speaker to speak.
Right Honorable, a lot has been spoken. At this time, we want to welcome you to speak to your people. Please, can we stand together to welcome Right Honorable to speak to the people?
God is good. God is good. And all the time. The honorable members of Parliament who are present, the chairperson of WOPA, who says she has been in this fight alone. I am just saying that you joined me in the fight. The development partners present, who are represented by the UNFPA, you're most welcome. Plan International, representing the forces of coalition of all the partners, the staff of Parliament, the young ladies, the young boys, and all the invited guests. You're most welcome. I want to thank God that you've been able to come here, to come to Parliament of Uganda, and where we are speaking the issues of girl child, we are speaking it in the precincts of Parliament of Uganda. You're most welcome. I also want to welcome, I want first of all to thank the chairman, the leadership of this forum, for initiating this forum. And when they came to my office and said they wanted to bring this forum, I asked them, are you serious? Have you had a chat with Sarah? Because I don't want the issues where Sarah will say, you know, you see these boys, these are the ones who spoiled the girls. Now they want to make a cover up. But Chair, I want to thank you so much with your leadership that we are really very grateful for starting this forum. And I can assure you, without any hesitation, that I accept to be a patron to this. I want you to allow me speak from my heart. And I'm speaking from my heart. The issue of eliminating the teenage pregnancies and the child marriages is a reality. I happen to be a victim of them. In the tradition where I come from, having so many girls is being rich. The moment the parent sees breasts come out of a girl, that girl is ready for marriage. I happen to come from a family of about 48 children. And most of them were girls. Now, the girls, I am actually the third last born in the home. Now, when my other sisters grew up, I would see everybody getting married, and I would wonder what is happening. Kumbe, that was the riches that was there. But one time I happened to ask my sister, you're young. Why are you getting married? My sister said, you don't know what you're talking about. And I told her that you wait, you'll become my house girl. That's what I told my sister. Why don't you go to school? She said, for you, you study if you want. So it reached my time. When it reached my time, I was going to P7. When I was going to P7, first of all, I was very brilliant. When I was in P1, I didn't go to nursery. P1, they took me to P3 because I was too clever for the class. P3, I studied there. I went to P5. So that is how young I was, that I jumped classes, but at the same time, you reach a class and somebody says, we want cows. Because for us, we are cattle keepers. I took off from home. I ran away from home and went and became a house girl. I went and became a house girl, stayed in some other people's home. And in those people's homes, at one time I said, no, let me go and stay with one of my sisters. My sister's husband wanted to rape me. I still ran away. My belief was one, I must be the most educated in that home. And I thank God that I am. First of all, there was nobody to pay my fees. I would work as unpaid house girl. I would, when you talk about poverty, you need, first of all, to empower yourself and you know what you want as a person. I started selling local brew as I was working as a house girl to pay for my fees. Work as a house girl, sell local brew, go to school, come back, and continue working. And when that happened, I finished my S4. I said, I thank God. But I continued. I did not stay in our home. They would only hear that she studied, and I studied. One of the causes of early marriages, child pregnancies, is an issue of parenting, where parents say, we want A, B, C, D. And of course that comes out of poverty, that because we have a girl, we can get out of poverty with this girl. But it also comes back to you, the girl, to know what you want in life. It comes back to you. I refused, I said I will not. My father rejected me and said I was not his kid. And I said, it's okay. Time will come when you'll know that you're my father. He only accepted that I was his kid now when I was working. When I was working. So I educated myself from primary to university. I paid my fees up to S6. Now, it is from S6 that I went to Centenary Bank to look for a job. I said there is no man that can lie me and say that let me give you money. This man of the Chemaswets here. There is no man. I went and became a cleaner in Centenary Bank. I was with that young lady there. I became a cleaner. We were together. I had not finished. I was just we were on vacation. At least for her, she had joined university. Me, I was on vacation. But I had to prove myself that I can work. But because of the hard work, because of the commitment I had, I was made a cashier. But when I was made a cashier, peer groups are also not good. We had a peer group of her. They pulled me into a group. Then they said, maybe we are not women. She was actually a champion. He said, it seems you are not a woman. But before that, when I went and visited one of my relatives, my relative arranged somebody to rape me. But when that arrangement was done, I hit the man, and I think he will never forget for his life. You know, hitting somebody until somebody bleeds, and I took off. That was the last time they saw me in their home. But when we went into these peer groups of the Naigagas, then we said, but let's also try. Maybe we are not women. First of all, we were already working. That's one good thing. We were working, though I was not 18, but we were working. I was 16, I was about 17. So we said, let's try. I tried, and that is how I got my firstborn, who is like my son, my brother. My firstborn is like my brother. So I want to tell you one thing. You can be taken through all of that, but the resilience to move on is very important. The resilience to move on is very important. As Parliament of Uganda, we have passed all the important laws that try to safeguard our girls. And I am a mother of boys. I have always advocated. Sarah advocates for only girls, but I advocate for both boys and girls. Because if you leave out these boys, these are the boys who are going to become your in-laws. These are boys who are coming to marry your girls. So you should not have a useless in-law. So we need to empower both the boys and the girls. And once you empower them, then you know you'll have a good society. And I want to tell you, Parliament of Uganda, I want to really thank Parliament of Uganda. We've advocated for this. The issue comes on implementation. The issue of implementation of the laws that we pass as Parliament of Uganda. Now, when it comes on implementation, stakeholders will need your help in making sure that this is done as required. And on a special note, I really want to express my gratitude, deepest gratitude, to UNPFA and all the development partners for supporting the numerous humanitarian causes. Even in the face of few disagreements, what matters is, are we serving humanity? I want to thank you so much. Can we clap for them? I want to thank you so much, and all the other humanitarian bodies. And I want to tell the youth who are here, what is important is the zeal that you have, the commitment that you have. And for you to know that A girl is a girl. You're a girl, you're a kid. This business of saying we are using contraceptives is very, very bad. Why does a young girl go and start using pills, start using what? When you're young, just know that you're young. No, you're young, time will come when you'll have all the fun that you want. The parents that we have also should encourage our children to live in that kind of life that when you're a kid, you're a kid. Time will come when you will reach a moment. If you want to get married, get married. If you want to stay, you want to become a nun. At one time, I felt like I should become a nun. But I would be a very good nun. No, but I would have missed the Walongo. And as we go out there to encourage our children, our youth, on ensuring that there is no teenage pregnancies, we want to eliminate it. We want to create this awareness, first to the population, to the parents. You find a parent leaving a kid to leave home at around 8, 9, 10. You will find a man on the road, unarranged pregnancies. A man on the road drunk who will just use this girl. At the end of the day, we have those unwanted pregnancies with young girls. But if you're a parent at home, if you're a responsible parent, and you know parenting is important, why don't you make sure that your kids are always home? And this business of you making sure that these kids share rooms. You have girls here, the boys, and you allow those kids to share the rooms. I have a story of how a brother impregnated sisters. Make sure that they know that they are brothers and sisters. For them to do anything wrong is incest. So we have that problem, and what is important, that we need to do a lot of education, create awareness to these people. We as Parliament, we may not go on to implementation, but we need to go outside there and educate our people and tell our people that, look here, you're missing a lot. Maybe that is going to be the speaker of tomorrow. If I had allowed what my people wanted me to be, I wouldn't be what I am today. And I am proud of it. And I want to assure the forum, plus WOPA, and the child protection, that we can do whatever it takes. If you want me to move with you people from region to region, talking about early pregnancies, we'll do it. And to show you that I have a passion for girl child, in my school, I have sponsored 100 girls, and they are studying for free. I provide them from the smallest thing. Smallest, I buy them pads, sneakers, everything, for them not to go through what some of us went through. And as leaders, I want you to get a heart of helping these girls. Develop a heart of helping these girls. Even if you don't help them with the money or whatever, talk to them, encourage them, assure them that life is not cast on stone. Tomorrow you'll be a better person, maybe even better than me. But I want to tell you, this is a very, very touching story. I think it is the first time I'm saying it out. I have not told you all. I have not told you all. The next time I'll give you the full version. I'll give you a full version of it. But I am just telling you what matters is how do you get out of it? How do you move on? How do you now? I grew up with that hatred of men. And why did I hate the men? Because it is a man who was trying to force me to get married. A man who was a husband to my mother. I actually stopped calling him my father. I said my mother's husband. That is how it reached. But after some time, we got back and said, Daddy, don't you see? Now you're and that way, now we got back when I was now in Centenary Bank and I was lecturing in the university. And I would tell him, would you have a senior don if I had gotten married? So we really need to talk to our children, talk to our girls, and make sure and make sure that they accept what it is. And we want to thank the development partners from the time they started their work, and also thank Minister of Education that they have been able to make some tremendous change, that the percentage has reduced as we try to end. Let's first try to reduce further, because we cannot just end from nowhere. It will still continue, but let's try to do our best to limit it before we end the teenage pregnancies. And I want to promise the young ladies that were here that your message has been well received. And your message has been well received, and we'll make sure that we do what is contained in the message. And as Parliament of Uganda, you have our unwavering support towards ending teenage pregnancies. We'll do our best to create awareness. I want all of you, when you go, wherever you go, whether you go on TV, the same way you create awareness of why you should be voted in is the same way you should create awareness of the girl child, of how we should eliminate teenage pregnancies. First of all, it makes them die. You get a girl. My mother was married at 13 years. 13. A girl cannot give birth at that age. Especially the children of these days, maybe those traditional local people those days. But now these girls of these days, that's why you find so many girls are dying. So we need to create awareness. We need to visit schools. Talk to these girls at schools. Have counseling. Have a girl-to-girl talk. Especially if Honorable Akol went and said, I want to have talked with the girls, and say, I am your parent. Because you, who is going to go for these girls, Honorable Chemaswet, just imagine that this young girl you're going for is your daughter. Now you're sleeping with your daughter. But if you, a man, went and talked to these girls and say, I am talking to you as my daughters. If Sarah goes and talks to the boys and tells the boys, I am talking to you as your mother, this wait for time for you to grow. When you grow up and able to sustain yourself, you'll be able to do whatever you can do. You can create a family. First of all, in Uganda, we respect family values. And there is no way you can, it is always our pride that somebody has got a family. So when they grow up, we are the first people to celebrate that our children have got a family. And then we also need to talk to our elders. especially the development partners and the politicians, talk to our elders on the issues of the tradition. The issue of tradition is very, very bad. Of saying, for me, so long as I have girls, I am rich. It is not girls that bring riches. We actually have a song that everybody enjoys when they sing it in Luteso. They call it a mali. I see so many people dancing that song and you don't understand what it means. It says that it is good to produce a girl. Once you have a girl, you have a mali. You have a girl can bring you a gomas, a girl can bring you wealth, a girl can bring, so for them it's about girls bringing wealth in the society. Whether you're educated or not educated, it's about this young girl bringing wealth in society. I have one of my girls, my daughter, she's now above 18. But she has to ask me when she's going out. I have to know who she's going out with. I will not give you the freedom that because you're above 18. No. So long as you're my daughter, you have to tell me. Because if you're still in my house, I am still in charge. I am still in charge. So we have to be very strict on these children. They may not like you, but you have to be remembered for one thing, that I impacted in your life. On that note, therefore, I want to take this singular honor of declaring the official launch of Uganda Parliamentary Forum to end child marriages and teenage pregnancies. And I want to thank all of you. May the good Lord bless all of you. And as I told you, that I will not be what I am. And I will make sure I will keep this seat jealously because I worked for it. I refused to become a teenage mother. So I am going to be in this seat. So you better guard your seats. Better say, I am going to be the speaker, I'm going to be a member of parliament, and get it. Other than this business of saying, I want to have a kid. No, those kids are a problem. You will get them later. You will get them later when you are able to do. I wish you good luck and God's blessings.
Thank you so much, the Right Honorable Speaker, which has a powerful message. And can we put a hand again together and appreciate her, please? The Right Honorable Speaker, quickly, you will be able to sign the commitment notes. Can I ask the team quickly, can you bring it? Can I also ask the younger people to come around, these young people to come here? Just these young people come here, please. You will line up here. I want you to line to be parts of the witness. Others can line behind. Just stand there, stand here, please. You'll be part of the witness of this great occasion. And that is very, very relevant. And we're very, very grateful for that. The Right Honorable Speaker, you'll be able to sign this commitment. And our partners, can I have the partners to be here? The representative of Plan, please. Can I ask the representative of Plan to be here quickly? And the members of parliament be closer here. Immediately you will, after. Our children, please. Thank you so much. Can you put your hand and clap for her? Officially, it is happening today. Officially, it's happening today. The chair of the forum is signing. And then we will, after immediately, we will have a gift for the Right Honorable Speaker and then the photographs. Thank you, Madam Laura, the representative of the UNFP here. Owopa, and the Children Forum, please, quickly. Thank you. That is a girl power now. Yes, we are witnesses of these great occasions. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The rest will sign later. I would kindly ask the rest will sign later, and we shall have a photograph outside. And can I ask the chair to give the gifts, please, quickly? And then we go for a moment of photographs. Can we have space, Sylvan? Can you please, may I request you kindly to step down?
Madam Speaker, on behalf of the new forum that you've just launched, we have a gift for you here. I would like to present it on behalf of the team. Thank you so much. This is again a present from the forum to UNFPA representative. This is again from us to a representative of Plan International. This is from us to the representatives of the young people. We have last one from here to the Uganda Women Entrepreneurs, is it Association? Alliance, the women. Thank you so much. You can, please.
Right Honorable Speaker, I want to thank you. We are actually in this together with the Uganda, with the team, and I'm glad that it is the men that are leading this forum. We are actually launching this forum a day after we received news of an 8-year-old girl, Rawan, who died on the day she was married off to a 40-year-old man in Yemen. She died of internal bleeding. So you can see the magnitude. The challenge is not only in Uganda, it is global, and we must actually end this. And Right Honorable Speaker, our marriage bill is ready because it's one of the efforts we've put in to end these child marriages with penalties, strict penalties, stringent. So we hope that when we start the next session, we'll have the sexual offences bill and the marriage bill processed and passed into law. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you for accepting to be the patron of this forum. May God bless you.
Thank you. The photograph will be taken outside. I would kindly ask the children to get there quickly, and the representative of the partners and the members of parliament, please. Can we do the needful quickly? Let's move and take a photo. Let's go out. Photo outside.
After the photo, present and then we go for lunch, right? All right, please, let's have the photo, and after the photo, please, there is a slide program still continuing. We are coming back for the presentation of our young people to finalize. Then we shall have lunch, we network, and yeah, we call it a day, okay? Please, the program is still continuing after the group photo. We are stepping in back. We have a few of presentations, and we go for lunch, network, make it the best. Hello, please, group photo. Let's go have the best moment.
Aussi au retour de ton cou, les fruits bien mûrs au goût de miel. Ma vie, Aïcha, si tu m'aimes, j'irai où ton souffle nous mène, dans les pays d'ivoire et d'ébène. J'effacerai tes larmes, tes peines. Rien n'est trop beau pour une si belle. Oh, Aïcha, Aïcha, écoute-moi. Aïcha, Aïcha, t'en vas pas. Aïcha, Aïcha, regarde-moi. Oh, Aïcha, Aïcha, réponds-moi. Je dirai les mots, les poèmes. Je jouerai les musiques du ciel. Je prendrai les rayons du soleil pour éclairer tes yeux de rêve. Oh, Aïcha, Aïcha, écoute-moi. Oh, Aïcha, Aïcha, t'en vas pas. Elle a pris garde tes trésors. Moi, je vaux mieux que tout ça. Des barreaux sont des barreaux, même oh non. Je veux les mêmes droits que toi. Du respect pour chaque jour. Moi, je ne veux que de l'amour. نبغيك عايشة ونموت عليك. هادي سيد حياتي وحبي. انتي عمري وانتي حياتي. تمنيت نعيش معك غير انتي. أوه، عايشة عايشة écoute-moi. عايشة عايشة أنا نبغيك. أوه
the people responsible for the performance, please, you should be getting ready. Can you please clear the stage? Yeah, we can sign the board. It will still be available. We still have some programs ongoing. Please, can you sign that later?
I think because
Please,
of time,
please,
the gentleman
please.
in blue, you sign, and I think we are going to request the other people, please, we shall sign during the networking moment and the lunch break. All right. Yeah, I want to congratulate all of us who have come back to really enhance and continue with this commitment. And not to waste time, we are going to call forth a presentation, I think as the stage is clearing. And okay. Is the stage safe for her? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Victoria, who is going to give us a very amazing presentation. Please, you can come and take over the stage. Let's give her the applause, and yeah, we enjoy the show.
Pilgrim, how you journey on the road you choose to find out why the winds die and where the stories go. All days come from one day, that much you must know. You cannot change what's over, but only where you go. One way leads to diamonds, one way leads to gold.
Wow, 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 wow. Let's put our hands together for that amazing acrobatic presentation, right? That's acrobatics, right? It's, is it acrobatics or? Okay, whatever, over gymnastic or what, whatever, let's put our hands for that. And still, let's invite our amazing team still to continuously, interest us in this entire avenue. Thank you.
Everybody gets high sometimes, you know. What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go. You shouldn't be drowning on your own.
Kagwa, kendo leta amasi.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
São blocos da cabeça. Hey shit, let's go shit. Bloco, 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 bloco. Ah, shit, ah. Bloco, 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 bloco. Ah, shit, ah. DJ AKM, come.
via kube.
Wow, 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 the energy. Let's feel the energy. Let's give them a great hand clap for the presentation. Wow. Yeah, let's have another final, I don't know, kindergarten or,
Mama mtoto analia, matoni machozi mama, elema. Unilala kama, you better pay attention for a better generation. Mulaba maziga gaika, muhulila milanga, omusai kuyisere mutafe bana bamwe. Education nebyonoka bivekotwada kunguto. Mama batuzala dele nga babasangana ne munkubo. What an example. You are my metaphor tomorrow. Polisi kana waziba. Abana makafa tukakwako. What about the next generation? Abazade matawa pay attention. What about the next generation? Abazade matawa pay attention. Osango mutonga wesa yonsa kasubiro muto. Abafumira bidyo ngamaziga kabile yobambi mchilo. Wanyumenya mtuka kovi chile mianka jalina usasiro muto. Owekanya wabule ebiloto kebiatika. Yuchoro mwana kasurile yeye yawe tatakanwa. Ewe ya wasted generation kuzimba the next generation. What about the next generation? Bana Uganda bangale fetuli abazade matawa pay attention. No bitute obatunda batute. What about the next generation? Okubuto kwe basulaba ya mumabazade matawa pay attention. Basabe akobanjo bwenganye no wabule. Pulira milanga bakabe. Awatari ayamba batela balyayo bataga. Ebuza yatawa mama. Oh mama watari tatosanga beyi. Yebatene mize mitima mama jarumba. Kola kuchikwata pankola. Esimpule wola. Emilanga nana yamba. Kola kuchikwata pankola. Esimpule wola. Emilanga nana yamba. Send it to domestic violence as an act of distress. Every child has a right to good life and a right to feel loved. They are the future, they are tomorrow. It is my message to you. Politicians and leaders, ooh. Amuzade na tamuzade. Omulanga kunobukwatako. Building a better generation. One nation, better pay attention. Street kid and no dedication. Tomorrow will be better, never give up. What about the next generation? Abazade matawa pay attention. What about the next generation? Abazade matawa pay attention. Na 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 na.
All right, all right, all right. Let's give her some energy, please. Some energy. All right. Yeah, I like the team, by the way. It's a multi-talented team of, from kindergarten to tertiary. And that's
I taught them all those things they have been doing.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I know. A teacher should actually know more, right?
Hey, I taught even the other girl who was doing
the snake things.
Those ones.
Okay.
I show you. I do for you.
Yeah. The snake things.
The snake things. If I do, then you will forget the girl. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still going into another session of our performance. And I want us to put our hands together for Bonita Murungi, who is going to come and shower us with a spoken word poetry. Let's put our hands together for Bonita Murungi. Please come to us the best justice. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So before I get into this, just to set the foundation, the mood and everything, yeah? When I say we, you say commit, okay? Yeah? When I say we, you say commit. So we, okay, the energy is low. We've just finished listening to these beautiful presentations, and I feel that it is only right that we use this same energy and come at it very hard. So when I say we, you guys say commit. We!
Commit.
Okay, now that is what I'm talking about. Well, it is so good to be here in front of all of you today. My name is Bonita Murungi, and I'm a student at United World Colleges, Costa Rica. And I am a poet and an author. But most importantly, today I stand in front of you as a poet. And for those who are lovers of the art of poetry, if someone says something and you're like, I felt that in my soul, feel free to snap when someone has said that. If you don't, it is also well. But the title of this poem is called My Mama, and I hope it resonates with you. When I was a young girl, in the quiet of the night, my mama would always sing me to sleep. She would never forget to tell me about the dangers of this world, the dangers of women, especially those with manicured nails and snatched waists. She told me how embedded in their tongue is a knife, one that is ready to backstab any person that comes into their line of sight. She told me the dangers of men, especially those with their baritones attractive and bodies sculpted in all forms. She told me that men were the most dangerous of them all. As they charm you ever so lavishly, he probably has a wife at home calling him baby, but my mama told me that men like my father were the worst of them all. You see, men like him painted her skin purple, black, blue, green, and everything else in between. And if he decided that he should be a work of art like Picasso, then it was nothing I could even think of. My mama couldn't hold me on these nights because she was caught up in the arms of her lover, and not in a romantic way. But funny story. When I was 10, I realized that my mama forgot to tell me about BOYS. The first ever friend I made was a boy who said that some way, somehow, he would come to my wedding day and maybe even be like Jesus and turn water into wine as well. She never told me that boys could be so sweet and look so good. Well, he told me that he wanted to show me love. And I said, I already know love. I mean, it's somewhere in the way he smiled. In some corner, I don't know. But I knew for sure that it was in the way my mama engulfed me or in how the rain touched the earth. I knew love. He said, I want to show you a different kind of love. Well, he decided to get bolder, more touchier. He decided that the only way to become a man was by entering between my thighs. I repeat, he decided that the only way to become a man was by entering between my thighs. And man, oh man, I wept. I wept for the 13-year-old girl who died and still had to live and birth a life into this world. I wept because he said, I want to show you a different kind of love, as my father whispered in my ear again, love. As he gave me to his friend whose teeth were barely existing, love. At 14, I was raising a baby when my own self was lost, gone. I always knew I'd be a mother. I just didn't know that the father would be my own, that my husband would be one that I did not choose. Instead, I am living with a fossil who claims he knows love. My mama told me the dangers of this world. I didn't know that love would be a machine used to manipulate. I didn't know any of this until it was too late.
A round of applause. May I pick only one word, fossil. At least I'm not a fossil. So fossils, please don't get married to young girls. Eh? Are there fossils that are women? Eh? Are there fossils that are women? No, yes. Yes. No. There are more of men. Okay. But we also know that there are women who are fossils. Those are not my words, Manange. They are hers. She's the one who has said, not me. I think we are going to invite the kids to give us more of what did not end.
So, tell me, what has brought you here?
I said I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Yeah.
Okay. Since I loved you, and now you are loving me right now, I know cheap girls like you act like that, but we are going to do like this. Where do you want our wedding to take place from?
I want it in a place called Arusha.
Arusha?
Yeah.
Do you know the person you're talking to? You're talking to the person whose uncle is Barack Obama, the best friend to Jack Chan. How will Jack Chan see me in Arusha placing there a wedding? Style up. I thought you were going to talk about a city whereby you will eat chicken until you die. A city where you will eat rice and meat till you die. So, since you love Arusha, we are going to do like this. You're going to first come, we go to the city of chicken. After you eating chicken, we shall proceed to the city of meat and rice. Guess what? And we shall pass that small city of posho and beans, and then later we shall go to Arusha. Is it not good?
Posho and beans?
Don't worry. That's lastly, don't worry. But we shall go to Arusha. So, how do you see?
Okay. But
yeah. But we first go home.
Home to do what?
So that I can take you to the city. Where do you think the city of chicken is?
Now, is that place of chicken and chips in your house?
Yes, don't worry. They are in my house.
Okay, let's go.
Now you're talking. Come.
Okay.
Let's go.
Siwetano mami.
Nasibe bulungi mwana wange.
Mami, kusomero babadde basaako ku ssente za school fees.
Tongamba bya school fees. Wala kitawo yandekawo kati oyagala ssente nzijjewa. Kati no genda weeyiye. Genda omulonyaako ssente za school fees.
Kati mami. Oh God. What am I going to do? Even my mother stands back on me. But you know what? Let me go to Mr. Blick. He will pay for me school fees, then I will go to school.
Oh, Ian, Blick. Give me 10. Add me 10. Batako. Full of batako. Bro, you know what? Man, I enjoyed each and everything. Man, your batako nowadays. Leave the batako alone. Let me tell you this. I enjoyed each and everything. Young man, pardon? I enjoyed each and everything. Young man, you did what? Bro, calm down. I enjoyed each and everything long ago. Young man, you want to tell me that you slept with a girl, yet you're HIV positive? You have started. Do you know that that girl slapped me? So, you know what I did? I slapped her in a well-improved, modernized way. Bro, you're heartless. Whereby I gave her the virus. Bro, but, calm down. Let me tell you this. That girl slapped me, you remember? And that girl thought that she's wise. Now I have proved to her. Young man, let's do like this. To cut the long story short, I don't cooperate with heartless people. Yes. And it seems that you're heartless. Yeah. Let's do one thing, bro. Catch this route, I catch this route. Make sure that we don't meet again. I already enjoyed, so you can go. Bro, you're stupid. You're stupid too. Bro, you look like a toilet. Hey, you look like my bam. Eh? Young man, first come. What are you? First come. I look like your bam. Bro. And you have my balance. And even you're putting on my underwear. So, give me my underwear because I look like a bam. Bro. Leave that aside. Let me tell you this. Don't tell me. Let me tell you. Young man. Okay, we do like this. Young man. We do like this. Let us go to our place and then we shall come back later. You think I'm stupid? Bro, let's go home. I give you your properties. Everything. Young man, why not here? Bro, calm down. Young man. Okay, let's go and I promise I'm going to give you each and everything. I will give you all your clothes. You think I'm a fool? We go. Just let us go. Don't worry, bro. We go. Okay. Yeah.
Mama. But you Ndibasa, you're heartless. You went to America, you enjoyed each and everything. And you left me here. Me, your sister, you went there. What's that?
But, Nankerekeje, are you not the reason? Are you not the real reason why this happened to me? Are you not the one who told me to get Mr. Bleak?
Don't you have sense?
Young man, I need my underwear. Don't tell me. What? I see what? I need my underwear now. Go. Shop lady, go away. Come. No, first wait, you see the girl. Which girl? You see her. She's the one having my underwear. Come down. First wait. First forgive me. Young man, I look like your bam bam. Okay. Give me my underwear. Please. You don't want peace. I told you who is my best friend. I don't need to know your best friend. It's Jack Chan. And so just have a touch and I show. I do what? Have a touch. Leave my compound. Stupid. I'm a baby. Baby. Stupid. Don't you know that? Eh? We were acting. By the way, stand up. Baby. Don't worry about that. Eh? We were acting. And another thing, you know, as I told you that my best friend is Jack Chan, so we're trying to test those skills and the rest, but don't worry. So what's up?
You know what? The other last time you told me that either your or your uncle or your brother or your friend, it's Barack Obama. So now what are you going to tell me? You told me that place of chicken and chips is in your house. Now was this the chicken?
What's that?
And let me tell you something, I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant? You what? Now let me tell you this. My great-great-grandfather told my great-grandfather, and my great-grandfather told my father, and my father told me. You see in that lineage, they said, we don't do that. So where did you get it from? Did you get it from the water that you took at my place? You girl, look at me when I'm talking to you, because now I am the man of this house. Now let me tell you this. I won't beat you because you slapped me, but I would like to give you this news so that you can start your medication in time. First of all, I am HIV positive. And you know, because now you have nothing to do, you have to be mine. So start your medication. And since Jesus died for people like you, I won't punish you in another way. Let me just leave you there. Stupid.
Oh, God. I wish I listened to my teacher.
I've seen what has happened, my sister. But, sister, keep quiet. Sorry.
At this juncture, we have reached at the end of our skit. I think you have learned something. And this is some of the advice I would like to give to the girls. Please, don't listen to what the boys tell you, which may ruin your future. Because boys have different ways they will try to attack you. And I think you know that. Today may come with this, and tomorrow may come with this, but please, keep it in mind that boys have different tactics in order to win your hearts. And another thing is, teenage pregnancy is caused by as they said, that poverty. So poverty led to what she's passing through right now. So be determined, have dreams, and know where you're going. Because now, she's now on the street, she has nothing to do. The boy is not going to take you anywhere because he's also at his or her home. So, take care. Thank you so much.
Praise God. Praise God once again. By my name, I'm called Consigne Catherine. We are the Destiny Cultural Performers from Destiny Orphanage Home. At this time, at this moment, I really want to thank our Papa, who has really supported us in things of studying. And may the Almighty God bless you. Because if it wasn't you, we wouldn't have been here where we are. And may the Almighty God bless you abundantly. Next, I want to thank our Papa. He has really been a friend, a father, a brother, and everything to us. Because if it wasn't him, we wouldn't have been here. Either we would have died. But I really want to thank him so much. As we... we go passing through schools, and our Papa, we found him in a school where we went to request for a chance so that they can allow us to perform in their school. That's what we do to earn a living and to get life, to get what to eat, to live. And they really supported us, and I want to thank the children who supported us. They gave us the support and everything that we needed so that we could go back to school this second term. We go passing through schools asking for support. If it can be soap, it can be a pen, it can be book, it can be money, anything that they have. It's what they give us so that also us we can live. And I really want to thank them so much. And may the Almighty God bless them abundantly. Thank you.
This juncture, I would also like to thank the people that help us, like the director, Chisugu Preparatory School. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. Thank you for helping us. We really appreciate. We also thank you for listening to us, and we thank you for everything that you are doing for us. Thank you so much.
A second round of applause. I think these children are very touching and inspiring. Yeah, at least if you're really touched, you should be thinking about your ability to sponsor one of them. Eh? That should be a gift that at least one of them should go with by the end of that day. So as they give us the next performance, someone should think and then at least pledge to do something for these girls. It's not usually very much good if they come here, we enjoy them, we get touched, and then they go back to go through the same thing they are going through. If we really want to stand by what we are advocating for, we should really painfully touch where it hurts and make sure we do something about that. Please, is the music ready? Yeah, DJ, when you're ready, we are also ready. DJ, cha. You wait there. Banange, forgive us for intruding your enjoyment. But we are going to have a 2-minute word from one of the great women before she leaves. She's the head of the Women Entrepreneurs Alliance Association. She's going to share with us for only a few minutes, then we can enjoy with Wamungamba. I'm also coming on stage.
My apologies for distracting the floor. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Okay, thank you so much for, first of all, the chair for inviting me. I should have been able to speak before the speaker leaves, because the issue we are talking about is very critical as girls, as mothers, as advocates. We needed her to understand how do we sort it out, what are the solutions to it. My name is Connie Kechembo. I am the Chief Executive Officer for the Uganda Women Entrepreneurs Association. I take time to say that word, too long. You will. And we are currently in 134 districts, including your district, with about 5.7 million women under our association. And the women who have in fact impacted over 37 years. So you can, if you're not part of it, I want to encourage you. When we talk about child marriages, teenage pregnancy, we have seen the skit, I listened to the poem, and all the speakers. It's around poverty. It's around lack of income. It's around survival. This last skit, they were saying chicken, rice, it's just survival. What do we do as you will? For over the years, we have impacted to transform the economy and the women of this country by building their capacity. We would like to see every woman and the girl make their own money and their own resources. The speaker gave us, I was very touched on her journey, but you could see we need empowered girls who can be able to speak out, but also make their own resources. The young lady who was giving us a poem, that's a lot of money if she positioned herself. And for us, we are teaching you how to be an entrepreneur. That's gold. Record her, start selling off your poem. That's a lot of money. We do have a program at UWIL on girls empowerment. We call it the Girls Empowerment Program. And it is basically to start nurturing our girls from the start to know how to be innovative. Entrepreneurship is about innovation, to make money. I wouldn't want to see my sister here, my daughter actually, to ask for money. We can make money. Papa, teach them to make money, not to ask for money. That's what we're talking about. Have the skills. There's a lot of programs that the government have brought to see that there's skilling for young people. Can we encourage our young girls to enroll? Even when it's unfortunate that you get pregnant, for whatever reason, don't give up. Enroll for a skilling course. You can do better. We have seen people get out of school, they're lawyers, they are professionals, but they're not making money, and they're still struggling. And there's this young boy or girl selling chapati in the morning with mansions, with rentals, with cars, not big things. It's just a skill. I am a mother of 3 daughters. I keep telling them that unfortunately, I don't know how to make chapati, but I love eating it. We have learned many things, but I have still failed how to make chapati. And there's that person who survives on chapati. So one day I was telling them, the day I stop work, the first thing I should learn is how to make chapati, because people line up for Rolex. Imagine. So the message I give you, my colleagues, my advocates, our team, everybody here, is that we can make it. You really need to be intentional in being an entrepreneur. join associations, join groups. It doesn't have to be you will. You can be part of us, but be intentional to learn a skill. The other aspect that we do is advocacy. Without a good environment, we are happy now we've been seated with the members of parliament, speaking to the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, amplifying our voices to be heard. But we have also been assured that there are a lot of policies in place. Again, it comes back to us. So the challenge comes back to us that unless we implement, and many times we think it's the member of parliament who have to implement. It starts with us, isn't it? So the message I had prepared initially was basically that you really need to be an entrepreneur to stop getting pregnant. You may even actually get pregnant. When you have your money, it will be unnoticed because you can take yourself to a hospital. You can, you can do many things. So the mindset change is what I would like to give you as a message for today, that even when you get pregnant, it's not the end. We are here to fight child marriages and teenage pregnancy, but at the end of the day, when you don't have the economic power, we probably will not be speaking the same language. The government of Uganda, through World Bank and the Ministry of Gender, they have set aside some good fund for women and girls, entrepreneurs. It's called GROW. And to the members of parliament and the chairperson, let these girls be mobilized to take part in government initiatives so that we don't have a lot of trouble to translate what we have started today. We can actually see results if we are able to join forces. We are open to come and train the girls. We have mentors. We have women who coach young girls to be entrepreneurs. In this house, there are some entrepreneurs who are members of UWIL, and I would like them to stand. I have seen my other colleague over there. That's a young entrepreneur. Do you call it manufacturing? They produce reuse pads. And we've been talking about small things that make girls get pregnant. I want to thank you for joining me. I was requested to come with some of the entrepreneurs that are doing a very great job. She supports young children where she is. And that is what we'd like to see. That as you will, we are ready to support you. We commit ourselves that in the entire country, as we go out to organize the women, we want to see the girls to be part of us. I want to thank you and to really excuse myself because I thought I would have an ample time to share our personal experience as women entrepreneurs in this country. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I should also become an entrepreneur because money, and I don't have money. But on a serious note, before we leave here, we need to get a commitment of the pregnant girls' school fees. So think about it. I'm going to come to you. I think, should we start again or we start from where we stopped?
Start again.
Eh? Who is saying we start from where we stopped? Who is saying we start afresh? Eh? From where we stopped. DJ, where did you stop?
Ogunda aibene Savam music Medina Fassi Edidi
saagala mwerijjirako saagala bakeme ogabatuke nkukubirewo emigere tavandame okukulume ovunname onegayirira tenneme bwewali kabaka wako mutego bukale bwe toba nneme
Please, those hands are not enough. Asante sana. Some of you have not enjoyed this much this year. Eh? So where is the pregnant girl? You are the one? Okay. What's your name again?
Kobsinje Catherine.
Which class?
P6.
P6, which school?
Luzila Church of Uganda.
How much is your school fees?
82,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need 82,000. You commit. If you don't have all of it, you say 100,000. Me, my job will be to look for you every term, such that we get her school fees. Yes, we are calling for serious commitments, action. When she reaches a certain level, then we can talk about income-generating activities. Now let her first study.
Like I said, I picked interest in her, and I stand here to adopt her officially. On behalf of St. Jude Africa Children's Foundation, we shall be providing the scholastic materials for her and her school fees. Yes. What we shall need is the person to be reminding us on time. Come.
Please, comrade, can we do that in front here?
Okay, come.
Please, you're also going. Yeah, let's have them do the official commitment in front, and immediately I think it will automatically switch to a short presentation from our sister from the same initiative. Yeah, as we advance. No editing.
Yeah, by the name is Chinobe Medi. She is Naruja Mary. We are parent of girl child. I'm a Salongo, she's a Nalongo. But today, we add this girl to our family. Any person taking care of her, even when she feels sick, please let us know. As St. Jude, it will be paying school fees, but as a family, we shall do the needful pertaining her life. Yes, I don't know, they pay by bank, hand to hand, we shall talk. The director will guide. Yes.
Wow, wow,
I need
wow,
one
wow.
more child.
She's there, the dancer.
We shall be paying half of her fees per term. How much is her fees? 480,000. We shall be paying a half. Thank you very much.
All right, all right, all right.
Thank you very much. I feel like that was very quick. Is the other girl who was dancing the other things I taught? She's also part. That one also. Where is she? Does she also have school fees? Where is she? Yeah, I saw her talking to the UNFPA representative, and how are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Chumsime Victoria.
Victoria. Which class?
Primary 5.
Primary 5. Director, how much is her school fees? 480. Please, people, this is the last one, I swear. Only Victoria, only Victoria. Who enjoyed what she did? Did we? Then we need to support her. 50, 100, 70. Victoria, I don't want the other family again to come. No. I want to see some new faces. Victoria. Who is raising up their hands? I'm not seeing. Victoria, you stand here. They are not seeing. Yes. No, it is whatever you can. Whatever you can. Whatever you can. Yes, whatever you can. Or we cannot afford anything. Eh? Yeah, it's for every time, I think. Okay, yes. But why am I getting from one person? Victoria, please come. Please come. Yes, do we have any other hands? Yeah, it should not stop at only getting touched. We should get touched and also give. Yeah? Do we have any other hands there? Yeah, Victoria, there is another person there who is calling you. Yes, from there, where should Victoria go next? Yes. Yeah, Victoria, there is someone there, the poet. Bana, I'm now selling like hot cake. Victoria, there is another one here. Yeah, there is a poet there. Victoria is now here. Yes. Where else? Yeah, the poet is there. Poet are innocent. She's here. Director, some number ya mobile money. Kandeta akazindalo tebajja kuwulira.
0702 56 36 06. 0702 56 36 06. 0702 56 36 06. Names of Banga Michael. Banga Michael.
Yeah, so Teddy Kwekwasa, back account we have. Yes, Gloria, I was still moving around with Gloria. Yeah, Victoria. Yeah, you even know her name better. Yes, Victoria, there is someone there. Hey, who else? Backbenchers. Eh? Yes. No one is calling Victoria. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for those generosity givings. A hand that gives always receives more, and there is never enough. Whatever is possible, whatever you have, please, let's continue giving, giving and giving. The more we give is the more we make the world a better place to be. I think that's the best thing we can gift the nation, right? Again, I come to you. Okay. Mnangi, I cannot refuse. You are my bosses. You call me, I come.
It's just an announcement that people who are living in the Busoga region, Jinja, Kamuli, and other neighboring districts, if you happen to have a disabled child, a sickler child, cancer, please, you can contact us. We offer some medical support. Like if the bill is 100, we give you 50%. Yes. We should not hate those people there.
A very big round of applause. If we have more people like you, hey, I mean you and me, hey, me inclusive, of course I can't be left out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Victoria, you're a very good girl, very talented, and I'm sure the sky is the limit for her, right? Yeah. Let's have this gentleman tell us something small. Maybe he's going to complete the.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Innocent Yebazibwe. I'm stationed here at Parliament of Uganda. I'm very happy for my elder brother. I usually call him elder brother. Even I don't know whether I've called you honorable, but you're my brother. I want to thank him, first of all, for coming up with this Ugandan Parliamentary Forum to end child marriage and teenage pregnancy. In 10th Parliament, I worked closely with Human Rights Committee, and I worked with Honorable Jova Kamateka, the chairperson of Human Rights Committee. So during that time, I worked with Joy for Children Uganda. Joy for Children Uganda was coordinating MPs to attend workshops and seminars for that Joy for Children Uganda. Also, I worked with Let Girls Be Girls. These NGOs, their mandate was to fight or to end child marriage and teenage pregnancy. During 10th Parliament, I worked with the staff of the legal committee. We came up with a motion. That motion was about ending escalating teenage pregnancy. You know, during COVID-19, it was too much. So I joined them, we got information, the statistics, and then we came up with a motion. Honorable Kadaga was still the speaker of this house. As you may be aware of what happened during COVID-19, a lot of teenage pregnancies and early marriages were registered. It was really a catastrophe to this nation. We came up with that motion, we drafted it. It was adopted by the Parliament of Uganda in 10th Parliament. But really, I have been feeling so much touched that ever since that motion was adopted, we've not seen much being done. So what I have stood is calling upon all the stakeholders to join hands so that we see this vice of teenage pregnancy and early marriages ending completely in our nation. Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm seeing the chair talking to Saidat. I think at this juncture, I'm going to hand over to Michael MC to invite the next person who is coming.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to invite forth a gentleman. You know, all this thing happening is, you know, we don't operate in vacuum. It's a team of fellow citizens like me and you who came together and said, no, let's engage the chair, the forum, and have such a session convened. So let's put our hands together in one accord to Daniel Twesige, who actually a gearing team member into the secretariat that convened this. Daniel Twesige, the director of Scope Foundation, but for the purpose of this sharing, he is the lead in the secretariat team that engaged the chair. Please, Daniel, come and have the session in the wrap-up, and the chair will officially.
Okay, Daniel, you first go back there a little. You first go back. You cannot come with those little hands when you are the one who has organized everything here.
Actually, let's give him a standing innovation.
Please.
Let's give a standing innovation for Daniel.
Yes, Daniel, please, you're most welcome. He's coming. Please continue clapping. Daniel is coming. Hey. Daniel, you stand here up where they can see you very well. Hey.
Thank you so much, team. And thank you, everyone who has managed to spare time to come. I know we all have a lot of things we could be doing right now, but it really takes courage and passion to break off other things and come to be in a convention like this one. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm not working alone. My name is Twesige Daniel. I'm the founder and executive director of the Scope Foundation. I'm a member of the Girls Not Brides Uganda. I'm the I also work with JCI Uganda. I think you've been seeing people doing JCI. I'm the national president of JCI Uganda. And I'm so grateful for everyone who is here. I work with a team. I will request my team members, apart from the chairperson, to come. Jackie. Yeah. So we've basically worked with Jackie to coordinate, and some other members who are in the background. We are here to make sure that teenage pregnancies end. As you might hear, as you could have heard from the speaker, we all go through a lot of things. Girls are going through a lot of things, but what really makes the difference is how you rise up, the resilience part of it. And we are here to say that it's possible for someone who is poor or from a poor background to still stay out of pregnancy and continue with their studies and be someone in the country. We have a live example of the speaker. She gave us her life, like her childhood and whatever she went through. Really, we can see that we have deviants. I think we call them positive deviants. Someone who can go through a situation that other people are going through, but does not succumb to it, just like other people are succumbing to it. And this is the speaker we saw. She was poor, she went through poverty, but she did not yield to teenage pregnancy. So we believe that if we sensitize the girls, if we improve the agents of girls, inform them through comprehensive sexuality education, and through empowering them, we are most likely to see the trend of teenage pregnancies falling in this country. And this is why the Upfct is here. We are here to make sure that we get focused attention and focused political commitment to ending teenage pregnancies and child marriage in this nation. Thank you so much. I'm sure, Jackie, would you like to say something? It's all said. Before I leave, we are like the second last. This has been the second last presentation. So the last presentation is coming, and I would like to request my chair to come and give the closing remarks, and then we shall go for lunch. I can see we are, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Chair,
so much.
I don't think these people are okay with you to be chair. You have not clapped. They called chair. Oh, you don't know him. You don't know chair. Chair, maybe they don't know him.
Thank you, every person. I want to say we've come to the end of today. When you have time, go back home well to go and contribute to ending child marriage. Word of appreciation from me, from every other person, those behind, those in the kitchen, the MCs, everybody. If you hadn't come, this wouldn't have been a good day for us. Thank you so much. When people are making commitments, I want to make my personal commitment because I'm a member of Parliament. I was telling patients, I have a foundation called Fundo Foundation, just doing the same things that you're doing. I come from the rural place. Everybody here has a testimony. Because the last school in Uganda is from my place. The last school. When I spoke that out of 20,000 children in my constituency that joined P1, only 17,000. I mean 17, yeah, 17, 1,700, 1,700 complete P7. I'm a member of Parliament for a dropout rate of 91%. 91% of my own people that I had as a member of Parliament do not reach P7. And most of them are the girls. In P7, we were 45. One of my classmates decided to go to get married. And now she has her daughter who has got married. The other daughter is already pregnant. So it means I would have been a grandfather now. But my daughter is still 15, my first daughter. The stories are much, but we are journeying. Sorry for taking us. So thank you. Can we give a big applause to this team of people? My commitment is a girl. The girl, and I want it to be on record. Saida,
where are you?
Bint Yusuf. Saida Bint Yusuf. I called her when Right Honorable Speaker was signing on that. I was next to her. And Right Honorable said, Saidat, please, can you sign a commitment? Saidat said, no. Right Honorable said, please, can you sign a commitment? She said, how? Write your name. Then she wrote her name. You know, that commitment might have not been understood by her. She's making commitment to become the future speaker as a girl child. So my contribution will be a part. I don't know how much the fees is. I don't know. How much? Yeah, that per term, that is okay. So beginning, if this is not paid, it's next term. If this is not paid. But if it is not paid, I'll begin from here. I gave my card. I gave my card to her to be taken to her father. The father is a carpenter, and then the mother is? Oh, yes, the mother mixes so many things. We call them herbs to cure whatever you want to cure. So, say that. Study hard to become like the speaker. Is that okay? Everything is possible. Say it is possible.
It is possible.
Yes, it is possible. So, cameraman, take my photo with her on the commitment, and I will take that even to the speaker, that the next speaker, after she's gone, is coming. So we come and take our photo here.
Hey.
So the function is, no, not yet, because after the photo. She signed there. We need the commitment. This is her. Okay. Saida, you need your signature too.
Momentous occasion, I think, or should I go back to being young and female? I'm sure aside that his life will never stay the same from today until then. Director must be proud, eh?
So the function is adjourned.
Thank you very much, Chair, for leading by example. Ladies and gentlemen, the function has been adjourned. I can't say no more. Of course, lunch is ready. I keep my commitments. Eh? Hey, I commit and fulfill. Lunch is ready, but on condition, please, give me a thunderous hand clap. Eh? Hey. If I don't feel it, no lunch. At I know where it is not here. So please clap for me again. The first one was more than the second one. So the third one should be more than all those two. Please, a hand clap for the MCs. Hey. I think our lunch should be ready right about now. It is just here. Please feel free to enjoy, and thank you for being here with us. It's been grateful to have you. And let's keep the talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a very good afternoon. Thank you very much. DJ. Please, young people, feel free to come for a picture with a chair. Yeah, it's all ours today. As you're eating, the food is also there.
Kabale,